Again Sports, your latest and authentic sports channel.
Thank you very much. Let's see that one. Phobia. Phobia. Oh, it seems you are too down. Oh, you are not happy that we are leaving. There is always an end to a tenure. Phobia. Mr. Chairman, Ajiman, board member of Accra Football Sporting Club, the managing director of Accra Football Sporting Club, Mr. Delali Ampu Ediama, PhD, Mr. Eden Nyaguchi, PhD, Elections Committee Chairman, our dear friends and comrades from Kumasi, Asante, Kotoko, Nanyakwa, Medankwa, and Nidapon, Vice Chairperson of the Elections Committee, Mr. Jorama, Lawyer Chris Osei-Ibua, Counsel for the National Chapters Committee, or let me put it direct, Lawyer for the National Chapters Committee, present here. Our great former or ex-players of Accra Haupa, the chairman of Haupa, Mr. Evans Ayikwe, and members of Haupa. In fact, I can see my own father, Mr. Esodamiti, sitting right at the front there, and he's looking exactly like my father. As they grow, they look together. In fact, he's my father's brother, but they are looking like twins now. So that is welcome. Regional chairman present, chapter chairman present, the media observers, all protocol observed. This is an executive summary of our tenure in office, because if we decide to read a report for 6 years, I'm sure many of you will leave this auditorium around 7 p.m. The process is that after the executive summary is read to the delegates, the proper report will be issued out to all chapters within 21 days. So what we are going to read to you is an executive summary. The full report of our tenure of office will be available to all chapters within 21 days. And also to bring to your attention that the NCC has its own secretariat now, which will be shown on the screen shortly. And when it is fully operational in the next 1 month, those who want to pick up the report I'm about to read can go to the NCC secretariat opposite Ampas Hotel at Asalam Down to pick a copy. Our financial report, which is also a requirement, is being audited by Ankama and Associates, and it will be ready in the next 7 days, and it will be made available to the chapters as well. And this is the first time the NCC is being audited. It has never happened before. I go on to my reports, or to the report of the NCC, which I'm reading on behalf of my colleagues. This report presents a comprehensive account of the tenure of the National Chapters Committee, NCC of Accra, covering the period from April 2019 to 25th October 2025. The tenure was marked by both significant achievements and notable challenges. Despite the unprecedented disruption caused by the COVID-19 pandemic and normalization period in Ghana football, the NCC remains steadfast in its mandate to mobilize, unite, and support the Phobia fraternity. The committee is proud to have played an instrumental role in revitalizing supporters' activities, enhancing the club's image, and supporting the board, management, technical team, and playing body to achieve great on-field success. On-field achievement of the NCC. Kindly take note, please. The period under review witnessed one of the most successful areas in the club's recent history, post-flotation era, that is after flotation. 2020-2021, Ghana Premier League champions under the stewardship of the current board, or some boards have joined, but under the stewardship of the current NCC. We won trophy, a league trophy in 2020-2021. Please, you are not clapping. Thank you very much. Under the leadership, we won it in 2020-2021 under the leadership of Coach Sambo Bolu, and it was our first league trophy post-flotation era. What it meant is that after the flotation of shares, Accra Tofo hadn't won any trophy until this NCC took over in 2019. FA Cup success. The club clinched 2 FA Cup titles, further consolidating its dominance in domestic football. And this was during the tenure of the current NCC, post-foundation era again. Super Cup victory. Accra also secured 1 Super Cup trophy during the current NCC's tenure in office, making 3. There were many other trophies like the President's Cup and others which we did not include because we wanted to make this formal. So in terms of trophies, under our tenure, we won our 6 trophies in total. But for the ones that are recognized by the GFA, it is 4. Continental participation. The club represented Ghana in both the CAF Champions League and the CAF Confederation Cup, marking a return to continental football prominence. What this also meant is that before we took over, the club hadn't participated in the Champions League or Confederation Cup before. Recognition. In the same year of our league crown, the Ghana Football Awards recognized the Heart of Oak Supporters Front as the best supporters group of the year. So, in over 15 years, it was during our tenure that the GFA recognized our Heart of Oak supporters as the best supporters front or the best supporters group in the whole country. And we competed against the likes of the Ghana Supporters Union and other supporters organizations in the country. And that was when we won the league and the FA Cup at Akutubu. So please kindly give us a round of applause. Off-field achievements. This is off the field. The little things or the modest achievements off-field. Although our off-field progress was relatively modest, the NCC made measurable strides in improving supporters' welfare and operational efficiency. Financial improvements. Let me put on record that when this NCC took over the affairs of the National Chapters Committee, it is very sad to say, but we must say it to put the record straight. There was no bank account, and the current NCC had to go to the commercial bank at Marina Mall to open a bank account, which is running, and there is money in the account, which will be mentioned later in the presentation. So what it meant is that NCC inherited 0 bank balance or no bank account. Well, we took over 0. Supporter welfare initiatives. The NCC provided free transportation and on several occasions free match tickets to supporters. A move that reinvigorated the supporters base and increased attendance at both home and away matches. And most of you will remember when we used to give free buses to Beirut and other venues. Those were initiatives that the NCC brought on board. Establishment of NCC office. This is very significant. It was a promise we made, even though we couldn't fulfill it on time. On behalf of my colleagues, I must say that we are very proud that for the first time, you as supporters, whenever you arrive in Accra, you can find a place to go, which is your office. And the office, like I said, currently, when you go there, you currently go to Asylum down opposite Ampas Hotel, you see the office there. And very soon it will be put on the screen. You have an office now, which is operational in the next 1 month. When I say operational in the next 1 month, we are trying to finish it to the standard of Accra House of Folk supporters. We are trying to put in photocopier machines, computers, and we are also going to propose to the incoming NCC if it is possible for them to apportion a desk for the regional chapters committee, Greater Accra, because sometimes the Greater Accra region don't have an office and they find it difficult to get things ongoing. So incoming chairman, I don't know who may become the incoming chairman, but kindly accept from the outgoing NCC if it is possible for the incoming chairman to apportion a desk just for the Greater Accra Regional Chapters Committee, so that they can also have a place to print their documents and also to do their work. The office was rented, or the lease was for 2 years, 24 months, meaning that as we are leaving, we are handing over an office for the incoming NCC, which we have already paid. We have already paid 2 years in advance, full payment. And it cost the NCC 2,000 Ghana cedis a month for the 24 months. You know, Accra is very expensive. We even managed to beg for us to get this reduction. So the total amount is 48,000 Ghana cedis that was used to rent the office space for 2 years. It is our belief that whoever takes over will not let us go back to those days without NCC office, but will be able to get the finances to pay for another term. Let me also acknowledge, no matter how all of us will feel, but the truth will remain the truth. The NCC received support of 20,000 cedis from Alhaji Yusuf Abdullahi. Other personalities like Mr. Philip Pendy has promised to donate computer sets and one furniture, one desk to the NCC. So the floor is open as you return to your chapters and your regions. If you want to support the NCC office to become an edifice that you will be proud of, then you are still free to donate. If you want to donate a laptop, if you want to donate a computer, if you want to donate a photocopier, a TV, anything, you are free to do so. But I must confess that 2 people are the ones that are on our list. Alhaji Yusuf Abdullah, who donated 20,000 to support us, and then Mr. Philip Kandi, who donated a computer and also a desk. The office is currently undergoing a facelift, including finishing, installation of essential equipment such as computers, printers, and photocopiers. Challenges and lessons learned. Let me be very frank that as we continue to praise ourselves for the achievements, we must accept that we had a lot of challenges. There were many things we didn't get right, and we must admit, in order for the new coming NCC or the upcoming NCC people to learn from it. So these are some of the challenges we encountered. Like any human institution, the NCC encountered several challenges during our tenure. Leadership divisions. Today, most of you are in teams. Team A, Team B, Team C. The lessons you have to draw is that after the elections, there is no team. You must unite to move
Accra Hearts of Oak and the supporters front forward. Because one of the challenges we encountered in our earlier days was division. Everybody wants to be seen, everybody wants to be known, everybody wants people to say he is the one who did it. That is not important. The most important thing is that Accra Hearts of Oak wins. So I am encouraging the incoming executives because it really affected us. And by the time we realized our mistakes and we started patching up, it was too late. Our mandate was almost over. Demonstration 2021, the famous NCC demonstration. I think you saw some of the pictures on the screen about the demonstration. And let me be frank, the demonstration really crippled the NCC. Most of you should go and then look at the clip when we won the 2021 Premier League, when the board chairman was addressing the players. In fact, the board chairman stated categorically that that demonstration really was part of the reason, or was part of the was one of the reasons that pushed them to ensure that we won the league. So even though the demonstration was negative, let's acknowledge that it was said by the board chairman that our demonstration really pushed them to win the league. That notwithstanding, our relationship with the board never remained the same. So if you are coming to do demonstrations, then be prepared that your relationship with the board will never remain what? The same. So learn your lessons. If you are coming for demonstration, fine. If you are coming for whatever, it is your choice. But we are telling you the lessons that we've learned, especially after the demonstration. And let me acknowledge our father, Dr. Nyawo Tamaklo, who has intervened on many occasions to ensure that the NCC and the club is on the same path. But even that, there was still bitterness in the system. NCC award scheme. The NCC has instituted an award scheme to recognize hard work, loyalty, and dedication among members who have served the club in various capacities. We recommend that this initiative be sustained and institutionalized at all future annual delegate conference. So one of the programs, or one of the events that is going to take place this afternoon is a new thing. We are going to award personalities for their dedication, for their loyalty, and for their service. Either the supporters front, on the level of management, on the level of board, or whatever capacity. And what we are trying to say is that the incoming NCC, if it is possible, should institutionalize this very thing and then take it on board. Financial handover. As part of our commitment to accountability and smooth transition, the outgoing NCC administration will hand over a bank account balance of 4,500 Ghana cedis at Commercial Bank Airport City branch and a cash in hand of 16,000 Ghana cedis. So the cash in the account is 4,500, and the cash that we will hand over like this to whoever becomes NCC chairman is 16,000. And somebody may ask, why do you have all this cash and it is not in the bank? It is because we are part of this program, and as part of the preparation, we need money to finance some of the things. So we couldn't be going to the bank up and down. In fact, that's at yesterday, we were still withdrawing money from the bank. That was why we kept some of the money. And like I said, you can do your calculations. What it meant is that we are handing over more than 21,000 Ghana cedis to the incoming NCC, and this is unprecedented. We took over 0 accounts and we are handing over 21,000 Ghana cedis. We are also handing over an office and many other things. Audited accounts. The NCC's financial report is currently being audited by Ankama and Associates, Diamond House in Accra. The audited account will be made available together with this report within 21 days from the date of this report. Special acknowledgement. We express our profound gratitude to the board, especially the executive board chairman, Saturday, Afede the 14th, the management led by Mr. Anku Adiaman, your good selves, the NCCs and RCCs, we are going to miss you. We acknowledge you. We thank you so much for working with us, and we pray that our path will cross again. All supporters, either chapter members, sympathizers, or even those who didn't like our tenure for one reason or the other, we still appreciate you, because through your criticisms, we perform better than we could have done. Thank you very much. And this is the end. Oh, sorry, I have a conclusion here. Forgive me. So as we bring our tenure to a close, we reflect with pride on our collective achievements and acknowledge the areas that require improvement. We are confident that the structures we have laid, including the establishment of a functional office, stronger financial footing, and a renewed supporters engagement. Please be mindful that before this election, the current NCC and the RCCs all over the country were able to re-energize all the about 140 chapters, and that is how come we are getting these numbers here. We were able to activate 140 chapters. In 1 year, 2 years to come, we don't want to come and see 17 chapters. This is what we are leaving behind. 140 active chapters. And you have paid your delegate fee and you are here. Next year, when we come for National Delegate Assembly, please, we don't want to see 17 chapters here. Incoming NCC, we are handing over 140 what? Active chapters. And they are present, you can see them. On behalf of my colleagues in the NCC, I extend our sincere appreciation to all Phobians for your trust, patience, and unflinching support. We also apologize for any shortcomings during our service. We are only humans. Thank you very much. Phobia.